Christ says, "You will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you, and you will be my witnesses in Jerusalem, throughout Judea and Samaria, and to the ends of the earth." How do we do that? It requires 4 things: prayer, learning, belonging, mission. The result? We'll each be better equipped to bring the love of Jesus Christ and His holy church to a contemporary society in desperate need of His divine healing, teaching, and peace. I'm Bishop Earl Boyea of Lansing. Join me on this year-long journey as week by week we master how to respond to that call of Jesus Christ to each of us. This is Be My Witnesses. My sisters and brothers in the Lord, welcome to week 25 of BMW, Be My Witnesses. I'm Bishop Earl Boyea of the Diocese of Lansing. This week, we will continue with another learning session. The work of the Spirit in our lives seeks to keep truth and love united. We know that can be a difficult task. It is not so much a balancing act as an embracing of Jesus, who is both truth and love. God is love. All of us appreciate this assertion in the first letter of St. John. Whoever is without love does not know God, for God is love. Earlier he wrote, "Children, let us love not in word or speech, but in deed and truth." It is this combination which the psalmist lauds. Love and truth will meet, justice and peace will kiss. Love and truth. Clearly, these belong together. But how? As I mentioned earlier, this is not a balancing act. Rather, God is love and God is truth. Both of these describe God. And we who are in the image of God are meant to be loving and truthful as well. There is really no love without truth, and truth without love is barren. In fact, Paul several times speaks of these 2 virtues. If I speak in human and angelic tongues but do not have love, I am a resounding gong or a clashing cymbal. Love does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Living the truth in love, we should grow in every way into Him who is the head, Christ. St. John Paul concludes, "Do not accept anything as the truth if it lacks love, and do not accept anything as love which lacks truth. One without the other becomes a destructive lie." Yet again, how to be both truthful and loving, especially as this is worked out in our daily interactions with one another. I have often said that merely spouting truth simply for the sake of getting something off our chest is not the best approach. We must first love the other. Jesus in the Sermon on the Mount reinforced this. Love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. I was encouraged early on in my priesthood to love the people I was sent to serve. In fact, this should be my first action, to love them. If we are inclined to speak truth, but cannot seem to muster up love for those we are addressing, then the best thing is to keep silent. Jesus also urged us to pray, as we just heard. Prayer should surround any of our encounters with others where we feel compelled to speak truth. And when we have prayed, we should pray some more. This will help us to keep our motivations pure, that we are truly seeking in love the good of that other, and that ultimately all is left to God, who alone can look into the heart. This does not mean that we do not speak truth where it is needed to be heard, but it must be loving truth. We all need to remind ourselves that we are always sinners speaking to sinners. God does not abandon us sinners. Rather, as Paul wrote, but God proves His love for us, and that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. We cannot do any less. So, our challenge this week is to read the section of the Catechism dealing with charity, Articles 822 to 1829, and with truth, Articles 2465 to 2474. Until next week, may God bless you.